Hello again. In this Seesaw video, we are going to look at managing settings. To get to settings, you just go to this little wrench right up here at the top right, click on it, and all the settings will pop up. You'll see that students and families, to add them, this is another place you can go as we explored in videos earlier. You can change your class settings, the name, the way it looks, the theme, the icons, all of that here, as well as your grade level if for whatever reason you'd want to change that. You can also change down here under the students section the way that students sign in. Again, in the first video, we talked about using email and their Google username and password. You can also manage students, look at the home learning codes, which we didn't discuss in this video series, just because we think it's best if it's your first time using Seesaw to just do it the way that we had talked about in the earlier videos. Then some other options here. I did want to highlight this students, likes, and comments. If you go under here, I would suggest enabling this, turning it on so that students can like each other's posts. You may want to turn comments off. That's kind of up to you. But if you do have that turned on, I would, at least initially until you really talk about what a good comment looks like, have comments turned on that require approval, so that you have to approve them before they actually are posted. That way students are saying appropriate things and learning how to make an appropriate comment. If I scroll down a little further here, you will see there's more options under students. Under families, then, this is where you can turn on family access. You will need to approve as families sign up to be connected to your class. You should get a notification for that, but if for any reason you don't, if you go under pending family approvals, those will show up under this section as well. Scrolling down a little bit further, you'll see there are other options as far as a class blog that you could set up, folders and skills. I know that the skills, we mentioned that in an earlier video, but that is only for the premium features of Seesaw. So if you're just using the free version, which I'm sure most of you are, you wouldn't have access to the skills portion as well. One last thing to mention under the class settings is at the very bottom where it says to archive class. At the end of the school year, when you are ready to move on to the next year, it's a good idea to archive the class and then set up a new one so that you don't have multiple current classes going. I believe with the free version of Seesaw, you can only have a couple at a time anyways, so you want to archive those classes that you are not using from previous years. All right, again, that's a look at class settings. Hope you found this helpful, and we'll see you again soon.